Hello all, hope you was goo and welcome back to a Catholic betrayal in Anjou. So, let's get King's County, Kildare sieged. Then I will probably peace out GB. I am intending to take somewhat near 100% war score, seeing as they are like 190% right now. Their subjects don't really matter because they won't have any after this war, if I'm honest. And oh yeah, I took no loans, but I spent all my money on the GovCap buildings, town halls. And look at that, GB come back with like 150 fleet. Sure thing, GB. I'm sure you'll keep all them after I cut your land in half, right? I know you, you wily scamp. I mean, to be fair, if they were going to be try hard, after I take their current capital, they'd probably move. They should, if they really wanted to be sneaky and annoying, they'd move their capital to either Shetland or Ferrara. That'd be annoying. Having to go against all the GB boats for the province. But no. I think we're good. At this rate, I'd just build a whole load of extra heavies if I feel like I really needed to, if that situation had arose. But honestly, well, they've got a load of boats. Look what happens to their troops. They get absolutely mushed. I know that I was like 2-to-1ing them, but I lost less than 5k. Like, that's just embarrassing on their end. So, somewhat near 100% war score, he says. Up to Ayrshire? Ayrshire's just not right. So if I wait a little here, get a couple more provinces under the belt, I might be okay. Plus there's the whatchamacallit, Revolution in Wolgast. Okay, you do you. 96. But yeah, I'm just letting the ticking also do something here. I will take them on in Perth. They will not siege, and then we'll come back for Inverness. Oh no, you went to the Inner Hebrides. I'm refraining myself from making the joke I want to make every time I say that, by the way. Like, I'm not trying to intentionally say it too many times, but when the situation arises, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to not say it. Revolutionary Wolgast, you should have stayed non-revolutionary. Your flag was so much better than what it is now. Some of the revolutionary flags are quite cool. There's some I quite like. I mean, obviously Revolutionary France, Revolutionary Italy. The Revolutionary Ottomans is meh. There was someone who had a really cool revolutionary flag that I quite liked. Can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Revolutionary Hesse, now that I think about it. Someone like that. But in any case, 224% overextension. The construction in Chester has been cancelled. Alright, I mean, it was their province. I'm not fussed. And the other thing was cancelled of theirs. Not really a problem. Burn it all down, you know the drill. This would of course put me at... This would definitely leave me at above 100% overextension while I'm coring all this. I have no doubt in my mind that will happen. Trying to be thorough, make sure that I've got it all done. I could most likely centralise some of these states. Concentrate development. I definitely won't be able to do Wales. But I could do, say, the Midlands. I'll give it a look. Yorkshire's also not a bad call. Might be able to do Scarborough and the like. Yeah. And in Scotland won't really be here to be concentrated, I doubt. That being said, Ayrshire and Lothian's quite a bit. So let's have a double look through here. Not the Lowlands, not Northern England. Yorkshire, yes. Oh, not a lot then. Not even my home state. Nice. Call this all up. or as much up as possible. My corruption kind of eating into my power costs, meaning I can't core it all right now. I'm not fussed. I won't tell anyone if you don't. Meanwhile, tick 27, which I'm not bothered about either. I think the time has come to abdicate. I now have someone else in charge. Fairly same stats. Just younger. And I do need to gain more points. So let's grab a level 3 missionary strength. Sounds good. I'll also take out the forts. I'm not going to stab up because I think next up is declare war on Spain. I don't know if I want to wait out the truce or truce break them, but either on the truce or before the truce, I'll fight. Maybe. Do we just go speed 5 for a bit? Waste like 3, not waste, but just like allow 3 years to elapse, maybe? I mean, I'm not going to say no, necessarily. And oh, I was putting my ships in safety mode. Let's go pick up the troops and get ready for Spain next. I mean, Spain have got their own thing going on with GB. What's the effects of trading in cloth and livestock? Whatever. I'm okay with that. My treasury is apparently suffering. I don't get it, but I can change it. Ah, reinforcement costs. Prussian separatists in Königsberg. Oh, okay. Kind of a little bit surprised there. I'll be honest. I mean, I can just rather cheaply harsh treatment. Oh no, not rather cheaply, but also, of course, revolutionary unrest. So yeah, there will be quite a few separatists. Right, quite a lot of the country is covered by the independent army. None of it being near the centre of revolutions though, so moot point, maybe. But I think if I need to recover the treasury, I can just whoop, there we go. Also, getting GB feels really satisfying in this game for some reason. Don't know, maybe that's just me. Can I take any of these yet? I did not finish off Kinga, so I can't. Also, it keeps sounding like I'm saying Kingla, so you know what, I might rename the province to Kingla. Not as like a permanent thing, but just as a for this campaign thing. Let's grab the legalism slider stuff. New ruler, new me. Means we've got to build up the piety again, but my acceleration is 2, 4, 5 a month. But yeah, 0.5 a month. Very nice. So yeah, let's hide the boats somewhere where Spain won't really do much. Also, Mamluks versus Ethiopia, you say? Good for you. Ethiopia is currently 87%. Oh man, imagine when I take on the knights. That's a good point. I kind of want to keep my ships around for the knights, don't I? Yeah, I'm going to let the time elapse until I fight Spain off of truce because I want to recover some manpower, honestly. Right, let's take on the Commonwealth separatists. Then as as my income fluctuates, I can move the corruption slider as and when, for my own desires and whims. So how many troops am I down? 44k. So half a year essentially. 7 months. Just over half a year. Nothing too worrying. I will drill with these armies. Not because I necessarily want the professionalism, but more because of that the armies themselves have the drill modifier. Just to help deal a bit more damage, move a bit faster. You know how it goes. Great little modifiers behind a drilled army. Runs to separatists. Yeah, what I might do. I was going to say put this on auto rebel until the war, but no, I'm just going to manually go around. Yeah, ignore this list. Most of it is actually land currently under revolutionary zeal. So it's really not a problem. Only a couple parts of my land don't connect. Oh no, you can walk from Stade to Dithmarschen. My land connects. Excellent. English separatists, however, do not connect. I should bring my boats up to grab an army to deal with the English separatists. Didn't even think about it because I didn't think they'd rise. What's this about? Institution spread. I'd rather take the unrest and gain institution spread than the other one. The agenda is about to expire. Oh, for a second there I thought it was the bankruptcy button. I was getting a little panicky. I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean? But no, we're fine. Everything is safe. Grab that modifier immediately. The sooner I click it, the sooner it will go away. Okay, there's a General Cockchuggin left the battlefield. Unlucky. Deal with the separatists there. More separatists, more stability loss. Fine by me. Let's bring the army up here. I've already done the army's sleeveys joke. That's a shame. I mean, there's nothing stopping me again. Just keep saying it. But I mean, let's be honest. No joke is as good as either what kind of bees make milk, or everybody always asks werewolf. They're the classic ones. Let's be honest. Osnabrück, Westphalia. I mean, I'm still having to use my manpower on these rebels, but to be honest, it's almost back to neutral now. 37,000. Yep, it's going down more than it's going up more than it's going down. To be fair, so let's deal with these. And oh yeah, I forgot about the Netherlands. Literally just forgot about their existence. Fulani separatists, Magyar separatists. Oh no, hold on, Magyar separatists. What are you guys doing? Why are you guys doing? How do I stop you guys doing? Uh-oh. Free company that, right? If I need to, I can make some boats this side. To just ferry them around. And oh good, the Curse General is gone. Excellent. Gain some core provinces so all my overextension events can finish doing their thing. Even though every time I declare peace with somebody now, that will likely happen. Cantor. So I need to take on Africa. And, oh, I do need to ferry this along. I also need to move this 90k in towards Spain. So this can go to Africa. Alright. I thought I felt a bit short on units. So anyway, let's grab some boats. And then I'll go pick up the free company and they'll go to the other two provinces. As long as I remember that I need to do that. We'll be fine. Also, how much of a treasury loss? 92 ducats. What on earth? What's happened? Oh, stability negative stability affects your interest per annum. I can answer the question that I proposed. I'm not trying to be smug about it, I literally forgot what was going on. Right, that should be far less of a money sink. And again, if I need to, I can still draw 80 ducats out from corruption. I know I'll put my corruption in a bit of a tiz, but it helps not my corruption. I.e. the everything else, I suppose. Yeah, the rebels are starting to go away now. Meanwhile, my horde unity is going down because of discontent from Spain. Other than that, I would be on a positive. Which, honestly, I don't mind that we're on a negative on horde unity. When I fight Spain and take land, I will be getting a whole lot more. And when I fight Spain, I'll get a whole bunch of PP. So yeah, take that. Bambuk. Don't worry, my 90k are on the case. And Portugal is actually helping Ethiopia. Okay. But maybe they have the ignored scoring distance, because otherwise they wouldn't need to keep the occupation of those provinces. Sheffield's done. Awesome. Couple more to go. And this land has no unrest, seeing as the uprising happened. I'm also surprised I don't really have... Oh, I have some coal now. But not, it didn't spawn in any of my lands. Maybe because I've been raising it and the development's not much. That would most likely be the reason. It's fine. Also, someone just left my coalition, did that say? Someone left the coalition. Wow. That's a long time no see on that one. Meanwhile, May 1732, we've got a year. Pretty much exactly on the nose of a year. Right, Lincolnshire is done. And my army fought a rebel stack that transferred over. Nice, good stuff. I still want these boats. I still want my cogs. And I'm losing 9 ducats a month right now. Let's maybe reduce my losses. And get the Dutch separatists under control. And then deal with the Dithmarschen separatists that can't even break the fort. Nice. So how is the Great Powers list looking these days anyway? Revolutionary Commonwealth literally goes off the position on the name, look at that. Top is still Spain, of course, at 4,200. Portugal's still third, of course, at... Well, they've only got 475 dev, to be honest. Are they one warable yet? They're one warable. 400. I can literally do 475 dev in one war. Wow. Very nice. I haven't even got the final level of admin efficiency yet, nor do I have multiforts, so that's pretty good going. You know, I don't think I'm ever going to get the next level of admin efficiency at the rate where I'm spending paper mana, if I'm honest. Kind of part of the reason why I've been pulling back on doing so many truce breaks recently, if I'm honest. My sparsity on my paper mana. Also, are they really trying to break free? Speed up. I get a hop on. Alright, let's put the cogs together. I mean, really, instead of meeting up there, they should just go meet up in... also clicked the wrong province there anyway. They should really just go meet up in Laguna. Or just the Visayan Sea, so that I can just move the units around. That'd be sensible. But then again, we talk about me and sensible. Yeah, right. Spare us the details. So, Fulo will be independent in 49 months. Oh, I've got plenty of time. I don't need to worry about this. I still want the unit over there quickly though, because it needs to then help with Spain, who still have 900,000 troops. Ooh, you went up, didn't you? You leveled up. I mean, it's fine. I'm still gonna occupy their capital. Don't really care, but like, damn. Shame I don't have the spare manpower right now to do the same. I go up by like several 100,000 at the drop of a hat. But I don't need to go up by too many units. I can just ignore them and do the sieges, keep my units together, keep everything tight, take on anything that they throw at me and win. Most of their units are going to be in the colonies anyway. Right, let's undrill now. See, look, they've got paltry units just sat around with no generals, just on my borders with them. That's just, some may say, dangerous. Quite honestly, that's a dangerously strange thought. We'll take all of these, stick them in here. Then I can use this to freely siege everything back. Gloucester is cord, Cumbria is cord. Excellent. I'll take off Force March soon. I think improved Force March would be my next go, you know. Or naval engagement, but I think it's Force March costs no power is next, if I'm honest. But let's unmarch. So this needs to be ready to attack someone down here as well. Yeah, nice and specific. Actually, no, that's over here. This is specific. This is Atlantic. Okay. I want to be ready on the... I need finger on the pulse, because we're about to go into the month. Get ready to fight Spain again. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, Gascony is also 42% now. So, yeah. It's kind of handy to note. The next tech does not give me any advantage at all. It just saves me manpower from supply limit, which is still nice. I'm not begrudging it. I'm just saying it gives no real additional advantage to me. Next tech though, my final cavalry upgrade. And most likely more morale or something. Nope, the last extra one is at 30. Enlightenment still costs has a 5-digit price tag. I'm just going to ignore it. I know that's like 2 loans right now, but I also don't want to do 2 loans right now. Even if it was for like manufactories and stuff. Alright, a long list of people's truces, but really we know it's just your truce with Spain is over. Okay, don't need to co-belligerate, don't need to co-belligerate, don't need to co-belligerate, don't need to co-belligerate. The Defender of Faith is no longer Venice. Imperialism, go. Nice. Then let's take on Gascony. I will once again refrain from saying what I want to say about Gascony. Based on their name? If you know, you know. So yeah, there's still some time this episode to be whipping through some battles and starting up some sieges. Alright, why are you Just, oh, because you're going to reinforce. Can I pull back? In time? No. So, we'll bring up the rear. They're going to bring a lot of troops though. Then we'll bring up the rear. Then we'll bring up the rear. And I might have to retreat here. This is a good show. Yeah. Retreat, but it was a good show. Especially on Mountain Fort. Okay, that goes to show that Spain don't mind attacking into me. And that could be that could pose a problem in itself. Quite honestly. I'll need to be smart. Which itself also lies in a problem. Right, we're retreating to Maine with you. So you will take me on in the mountains, but you probably won't want to take me on in the flatlands. Especially when your units get split. That's my prediction. You're in on Bourbonnais on the 19th. I'm in on the 17th. So I would get the defensive there. They might push in. Let them do the dance of death or whatever. Oh, they're bringing in everything. I'm going to get behind the fort then. Let's try doing something a little more thought out. Also, that's 200k versus 20k. Come on. Just complete the battle. There we go. Just bear in mind that Spain are kind of like the final boss here. They're the only real threat left. Once I've dealt with Spain, there's nobody really on any sense of level of parity to contest with. Let's move around this fort. Meanwhile, my 90k there are doing a great job. I need this 90k up though as well. Why are you sleeping on the job? Okay. So this war might not go as easily as I suspect. But if I can go in for a snipe on a few provinces, piece them out and take a little bit of something, they'll be inclined to reduce their troop count. And every subsequent war becomes easier. In this situation, the first war should definitely always be the hardest. Because otherwise you're then taking provinces out and reducing their strength. They're probably going to try moving towards Rizalon, so I'm trying to pace myself in a way where I walk towards them in case they try to attack, but also to deter them. I could also move my units around as one giant stack just permanently. Here. Kersey is woods. Carcassonne is hills. Labor is woods. There's so much woods around here, isn't there? Woods and hills. Woods and hills. Don't tell me you're actually going to walk into Narbonne. Good. I'm just standing here to be a deterrent. Deterrent and Philip. But we will continue this war in the next one. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.